What's going on, everybody? This is Team Cupcake. I'm Fink.
I'm Alex.
I'm Kimmy.
I'm Thea.
And these are our Milestones of Diversity. For my milestone, I had the 17th century. My milestone is the first printing press being brought to America. Jose Glover and his wife and 5 children traveled across the ocean, bringing their printing press with them. Unfortunately, Jose died while on the voyage, and the printing press was given over to his wife. She got hooked up with this guy at Harvard, and they started having the printing press assembled there. Excuse me, it was in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Many of the first few things printed on the printing press were psalms and other textbooks used as teaching tools. Without this printing press being brought to America, the literacy rate would have taken years to build because we would have had to wait even more years for the textbooks to come over from Great Britain, and there was never any guarantee that all that stuff was get there because, not for nothing, the sailing ships didn't need to bring books over, they needed supplies.
My century was the 18th century, and my milestone was that in 1787 the Young Ladies Academy opens and becomes the first academy for females in America. The people that were involved in this were all wealthy females that could actually afford to go to the specific academy, and the event of the academy was it was established in America, and it took place in Philadelphia. Things did change because during this time females were mainly just working at home and everything, and during this time period they were changing into more industrialized, so women weren't used as much in the home, so they had time to actually study education. It was important that it was in Philadelphia because during this time Philadelphia was the capital of the United States, so it was a big event that an all-girls school was opening in the capital of the United States. And my object of significance is what's posted on the screen. It's a memo calling all girls that could attend the academy and afford the academy that they were more than welcome to join.
Hi guys, I had the 19th century. In 1821, the first free secondary school opened up in Boston, Massachusetts, called the English Classical School. This affected 176 local young men who were, for the first time, able to go to secondary school. Before that, only the wealthy were able to go, and so a lot of men took advantage of it. This happened because more and more students were given a basic elementary education, and they wanted to continue on with that education. It was a big deal because a lot of people didn't want to spend their tax dollars on public schooling, but it did eventually happen, and Boston was also the first state to open up a tax-supported elementary school and college. And this is a picture of the English Classical School in 1821.
Hi guys, I'm the 20th century, and my milestone occurred on June 1st of 1925. In 1925, the Sisters of the Holy Name and Hill Military Academy separately sued Walter Pierce, who was the government of Oregon, along with his attorney general, and they did this because they wanted public schooling to no longer be mandatory. At the time, this affected all students, and this ruling, the court upheld the right of private schools to exist and for parents to govern their students' education. So this really just allowed students to attend public schools or private schools if that's what they wished. My significant object is this picture. It's the students of the school and the sisters of the Academy of the Holy Name.
So I kind of drew the short end of the stick and also doing the 21st century milestone. We chose the No Child Left Behind Act. This was a law that required schools to have standardized testing to show the quality of education that their students were getting to receive federal funding. This was done by George Bush in 2001. It was a milestone because it made sure that students had to receive a great education and The significance of this, it was the banner that was used to pass the bill for No Child Left Behind.
We are Team Cupcake, and this is our presentation.